Guys, this is Mondays with Mike, and today I'm going to be talking about the Super Smash Bros. Series in general. So, I wanted to talk about the upcoming game and the older ones, obviously, and which one I think is the best. So, I'm going to start with Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I think that one was the best. The reason why is if you look at the comparison, like from game 1 to game 2, if you look from, look how many more characters they added. They basically tripled the characters. There's a lot more moves in Melee and a ton of more items. The single player has 2 modes instead of 1, like Adventure and Classic, which Adventure is pretty cool. So yeah, and they added trophies, which was something nice. And my favorite part was probably they added event mode, which I liked. It's like, especially when you beat all the 50 events, you got event 51, which is really cool because it's like the toughest battle in the game, like you, Giga Bowser, Mewtwo, and Ganondorf, and it's just insane. And I had so many memories playing with friends with that game. Like, there's so many game modes and stuff, like even stuff you don't even play, like collect the coins and crap. And now I guess I'll talk about the first one. The first one was the first one I played for the N64. It's like a classic. Like, it's in my childhood, so it has like a good place with me, but I still think Melee is better even still. And the reason is it's short. It doesn't have a lot of replayability. And like, I mean, you can always play the multiplayer and fight with other people in the room, which is fun, obviously. But the single player is the same setup every time, and it's short and it just gets so boring after a while. So, and there's 8 boards. I like how you can unlock one of them, which was really cool. It took the longest time for me to unlock it because I didn't know what I needed to do, but... And lastly, we'll talk about Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Brawl is my least favorite in the series, but it's still good. And the reason it's my least favorite is probably it's the newest, so as games get more in the series, they start to lose something, and I feel like that happened with Brawl. I mean, there's a lot of characters, but a lot of the characters that I loved from Melee were like gone. There's a lot of boards, but so many of them are so stupid, like the Wario board. You have to constantly do things, which is neat at first, but you do them, like the tasks they give you, and either you get an invincibility star, you grow, or something like that. But half the time you don't even get a reward, even when you do it right, and it's just boards like that really annoy me. Boards where the stuff moves annoy me. And I mean, the Smash Ball, that was the coolest addition in this one. Like, it's just so cool that each character has their own unique move. It's almost like a finisher, like a fatality in Mortal Kombat or something. It's so cool about that game. I'm so glad they added them. That keeps things fresh. All the items, it's just chaos with the items. I mean, but I did not like a lot of the boards. I mean, I mostly play on Final Destination because I hate the way the boards are. When the board moves, it's not even like about the fight. And yeah. So in my order, I would rate them Melee being the best, Super Smash Bros. Original being the second best, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl being the least of the 3, but it's still good. None of them are bad, obviously. And now the new one. Well, I'm probably not getting the new one because I don't have a 3DS or a Wii U, but I would want to get it. I mean, it looks pretty good. My favorite thing about it is they're adding Mega Man, which I'm a huge Mega Man fan. So, and I love the dying animation, which sounds kind of weird, but I love how like the circles come out as if you're playing the game. If they do that for the other characters, like personalized animations like that, that would be so cool. And I saw a board from Melee and Brawl, and I'm glad they're bringing some maps back that we might really like. There's a lot of new characters, I think, and I know like some old ones are coming back, which is really good. So I think the new one has the potential to beat Brawl, but I don't think it's gonna beat Melee, and it could beat 64. So I have pretty high expectations for this one, and yeah, I mean, if I might get it because my brother has a 3DS and I could just play on his or something, or I go to Matt Commander's house. I don't know, man. But yeah, this has been another Monday with Mike. So yeah, see you next Monday, and peace.